to my YouTube channel. My name is Kiki Nichelle, and this is my beauty space. I am so excited to have each and every one of you here watching this video, and thank you so much for clicking on it and taking time out of your day to view this content that I've created, and I really hope that you enjoy what you see. And if you do, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because I cannot wait to hear some feedback from all of you and to just get to know you as a community. So yeah, let's get started. I'm super excited for today's video. I recently went online to Colourpop and I purchased a whole bunch of new makeup. But for today's video, we're gonna be trying out this huge, well, I mean, she's a little massive. So first thing I like to do is I like to moisturize with the Marc Jacobs Youthquake Moisturizer. This is one of my favorite creams to wear like any time of the day, before bed, you know, when I do my night skincare, in the mornings after I shower and do my morning skincare. It's just an all-around great moisturizer, and it keeps you hydrated. Nobody's trying to look like a crusty old crocodile, I'm just saying. So I just like to work this in all over the skin. My skin has completely done a 180 on me from, it's probably been different now for probably about, I'd say 2 years. And I don't know if I'm not drinking enough water, or if I'm getting to a point in age where I just need to worry about keeping my skin moisturized. But I used to not have to do like a whole huge skincare routine, and my skin was just, as long as I was drinking water, it always looked good. So yeah, I'm learning. Having to adjust to this. Don't mind this guy. I was frying chicken the other night and I don't know, I went to go put a piece of chicken in the oil and bam, just literally. So that's not a mole or anything, or a black zit. So we're gonna go in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Primer, and this is a lightweight hydrating primer that refreshes and preps skin for makeup application. Sounds like something I can get down with. Apply evenly over clean or moisturized skin. Follow with Pretty Fresh HA hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer for the freshest look. So I won't be using the tinted moisturizer. I'll be using the foundation, but I am not opposed to trying a tinted moisturizer, because honestly, before maybe this year, I hadn't really been into any like lightweight foundation slash tinted moisturizers. I've always been a full coverage girl, but like I said, this smells like, pause. It smells like a baby's bottom. It smells really good though. It smells, I mean, I like the smell of baby lotion. Well, that feels really nice. I mean, it feels a little tacky, and honestly, I think it might just be a combination of the moisturizer and the primer. So that was awesome. We can actually throw that box away. All right, so next we're gonna go in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hydrating Foundation, and I got this in the shade Dark 157W. I don't even know if this is my shade. I literally just guessed because I ordered this online, which is what I normally do, because it's really hard to tell when you have, well, so many undertones in your skin, what foundation is going to match you, because typically it's not just one shade. You have to mix more than one. So we're gonna give her a shakeroo. I mean, this looks like, I was out in the sun yesterday, you know, for Mother's Day, kind of hanging by the pool, but this still looks like it might match me. And I think I actually tried to pick a darker shade because I knew that I'd be wearing this more in the summer. So I'm gonna go in with this dirty Equal Tools blending sponge that's soft as hell. And yeah, we're about to apply this makeup. This one I've used many times, and I know she's great. She works with all kinds of brands. She don't discriminate. Just saying. All right. I'm gonna put some of this on the back of my hand. 2 pumps. That's about all we need. Wipe off the excess because I hate it when makeup bottles get dirty. Ooh, she's pretty runny. And she might actually be a little too light for me when we blend her out, but it's okay. That's what bronzer and contour and all that's for. Oh. I'm just afraid that it's gonna have like a cast under it because I was in the sun yesterday and I got a little darker, so this actually might not be my shade. So I still have this much left on the back of my hand. This is all I'm gonna work with right now. This looks like plenty. So we're gonna go in with the little sponge, and I typically use the flat sides for my concealer and the round side for my, and it is damp, for my foundation. So let's just start to pounce her in and see what happens. So I'm just patting this in a little more. I literally haven't stopped just because I'm a blend freak, but I'm going to build it up a little bit because you can still see some of my moles and whatnot. So for cream contour, I'm going to go in with the Revolution Conceal and Define. This is a full coverage conceal and contour formula, and it's in the shade C16 is the shade that I picked for me. It just seems like it's just really rich, and I'll swatch it on the back of my hand for you guys because it is super rich, but I just feel like it's good for contour for me. So I'm just going to go right on top of where I would be going below normally. And I'm gonna put that right there. You don't need much of this. This does blend out really nicely. So I'm actually putting this right on my cheekbones, if that makes sense. I'm not going beneath them. I'm gonna keep it on top. And then I'll also put just a few little lines here to blend down the sides of my face. Let's do a little nose contour today. I typically don't on a daily basis, but just for the sake of the video, we're gonna do one. I'm bringing it up to my eye socket, and I'm following that natural curve of my nose, and then I'll bring it down just beneath it, and then I'll put a little bit right here, jawline, just a little bit, and we'll blend her down. And then I'll do a little bit under my lip. And I'll contour the chin. I'll do that. All done. So beautiful. So to blend that out, I'm gonna go in with my Real Techniques. These brushes don't have numbers, but it just says sculpting brush. And this is what I like to use to blend out my contour. Okay, so of course we are going to use these Colourpop No Filter Concealers. I'm going to go in with Dark 42 first. And then I'm going to place that right here. I'm going to bring it in my eye socket right here. And I'm going to go straight down my nose, like that. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Right up in the eye socket. Down my nose. And then I'm also going to take this color and I'm going to place it right here just to lift my eye a little bit. And then same thing over here. And then I will also take this just to clean this. And then once we get those nice and even, which I think they are, I will also take this on my chin, my cupid's bow, on my forehead, down the center of the face, I'm gonna let that sit for a minute and get a little tacky. I'm gonna take the lighter shade. This is dark 40 for a no filter concealer, of course. And I'm going to pop this right in my inner corner because I need a little brightness here. Again, right here. It's like a bug, gnat. We get gnats so bad over here. I live like kind of by a really wooded slash shaded tree area, like, so we have like bug issue in the summer. But I just put out that apple cider vinegar concoction and it normally catches them. So that's all I'm gonna do as far as brightening the concealer. I'm not gonna brighten this up because I don't want to draw attention to her. Let's blend her out. We'll start with the eyes, of course. Well, actually, I like to do my eyes last, so let's start with this side. Alright, so let's go ahead and blend out these under eyes. I'm ready. Your face all crazy while you're doing this. This side looks flawless. Definitely worth the definitely worth the buy. Like, these are awesome. I can't wait to use them again. I also did bring those up onto my lid because I'll probably just use that as a primer today for my eyes. So next we're going to go in with the Colourpop. This is Translucent Caramel. Let's see what this guy looks like. It's looking more of like a banana powder from my skin tone. So, and they look like this. I don't have a viewfinder yet, guys, so I'm sorry I can't see like if stuff is focusing that I show you. But let's just see what she looks like. Yeah, so this is probably something that I would use to set my under eye and then use the other one to brighten, because I also got the shade Banana, which clearly is much lighter. So we're going to use this one to set. And then we will go in with Banana powder to brighten. So I'm just going to tap some of this off in here. That seems like enough. And then I'm gonna literally take my dump. I'm gonna take a dump. I'm gonna take my dump. I'm gonna take my damp sponge and I'm gonna dip it right into the lid. And see all this that comes off? We don't need all that on the first layer. That's how we get cake, okay? We're gonna tap some of that off. We're gonna go in and we're gonna press this under the eye until we're all set. And I go in and I pick up what else is on my hand. I'll do it again. And kind of look up for this part. I should have probably went back and blended to make sure that there was no creasing from my concealer before I set, but I didn't, so do as I say, not as I do. Okay. So far, this is seeming like a really dry powder. To the rest of my face, I'm just taking a little bit and just kind of setting it. I don't like to not have a completely set canvas before I go in with other products. That's just me. I just feel like they blend better unless I'm going in with a cream product, which I'm not. Because the blush I'm using today, you can use over powder products. All right, that was fun. So I'm afraid to even use banana to bake because I'm already feeling so dry, but we're going to anyway. Gotta commit. Don't be giving up. I believe I can fly. Better cut that out. Alright, so this is the shade Banana. We do the same thing we did with her. I'm only going to dump out a little bit because I really am not trying to add to the cake. I just want to brighten up a little bit. So I'm going to press her. Now this is translucent. I don't know, it's Banana. It just looks really dry. Like, you guys, I don't know if I like this powder. It's just really drying, like even with the damp sponge. It's just a lot. I don't know if I like it. Okay. So let's go ahead and use some setting spray. I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. Glow Dewy Mist with coconut and argan oil. I like this because it kind of like makes everything better, like makes everything stay together. It's a very fine mist though, I'll tell you that. Let's also go in with some Wet n Wild, and this is the Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Let me use some of this too. I'm gonna go in with my sponge and press all that in. Just to help with the cake, you know, like, geez. Alright. I already feel better. I feel like the makeup looks better after it's been set, so sometimes you just have to wait until things start to come together to really judge if you are going to like something or not, clearly, because of what just happened there. Let's go in and do our eyes real quick and see how we like these new Colourpop eyeshadow quads that they came out with. And well, of course, we're going to use the brushes that I bought, and then I ordered, there's 6 eyeshadow quads that I got from them, and I haven't decided which one I'm going to use yet. Clearly I'm wearing a blue dress. I don't really think it matters. So let's unbox these real quick. These are going to be great for just year round because I feel like they have cool tone, warm tone. Ooh, this one's like super pinky, peachy. It's cute. All right. And then we've got let's see, this one was called Creamsicle. That's the pinky one. And then Sorbet is the cool toned one that I just saw. Next we have Sparkler, which this one looks like it's gonna be a nude. Oh no, dark brown. It's like some chocolate warm tones. And then we've also got cream soda. I probably could not ever use these transition shades in here, but this the shimmers for sure. I'm just trying to figure out which one we're gonna use, which colors. Which colors are good for this video? Ooh, nice and neutral. See, this is more, we might be going in with that one. Not to say I'm a neutral ass bitch, because I love color, but that's pretty. Wow. This one's gorge. This one definitely does not go with my look today. You guys will see once you purchase them. Go buy them. They're so beautiful. And they're so affordable. They're like $6 a pop. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm going to go in with the neutral shades. I just like them. Is that okay? Read me to filth if you want. But this is my first video, so technically, you can do that. Let's start with brows. Shall we? My brows are a hot mess all the time because they don't grow on the ends. They grow super thick right here, but then they don't grow out here. So what I tend to do is just brush them. Everybody that I know uses like soap, or like, you know, the soap brows are in right now, or edge control. It's just not my vibe. It's not my tea. I like to just go in with a pencil and figure it out. So that's what I'm doing, okay? Be right back. I can't talk while I'm doing this. So that's all the filling in I got in me. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to take one of those concealers that we just used. I'm going to use the one that will brighten underneath there. So I'm going to use Dark 40. And that's going to be this one right here. And I'm going to go in with this small little Wet n Wild flat definer brush. And I'm going to use that to clean my brows. So I think the brows are looking pretty good. And then next, we're going to go in and try that eyeshadow. This one. And since this transition shade is so light, I'm actually going to take it all the way up to my brow bone. So for that, I'm going to use, this is the Colourpop E22. And it's just a tapered blending brush. I love using this for my these types of brushes for my crease. I'm gonna go in with her. Tap off the excess. Got some nice pigment on there, so I'm gonna go ahead and start working this in the area above my crease. And then after that, we'll move on to another shadow to put in the crease, and then of course the shimmers we'll put on the eyelid. So So if you had a lighter skin tone, this would be showing up on you probably as like a peachy orange color. But on me, it's showing up as a matte nude, and I'm kind of here for it. So there's that. And like I said, I kind of am going to take this up a little bit, just so we have plenty of room to blend and really make the eye pop. I used to put shimmers on my brow bone all the time, but as I've gotten older, I've really gravitated towards putting a matte shadow up there or nothing at all. So it's just my preference. Like I said, you can do your makeup however you feel. I think we've got a transition shade there. So next, this is actually could pass for a pencil brush, but I consider a pencil brush to be something a little bit smaller. See, this one's round. It's just, let me pull that out the plastic for you guys. It's round, but you see the difference? It's just much smaller. And so this one is the pencil brush I would use like under on my lower lash line or something like that. This one I would use to apply, to be very precise about where I apply this deep shade in my crease. I'm gonna take that brown. Ooh, it's so pretty too. It's like a, what's the right word? Sandy brown, kind of. It's beautiful. Tap off the excess. And we're going to start to place this in the crease and above it. And I'm going to take it all the way in because that's just how I like to do my shadow normally. But I'm focusing the bulk of the pigment on the outer portion of my eye. I don't want it to be brought in too far in with pigment because it's just going to close my eye even more. And I feel like I already have like kind of hooded eyes just a little bit with this little piece of flap of skin that kind of hangs over there. So I'm just placing the color down and then we'll go back and blend after that. And I'm using circular motions as I work my way towards the end. And I'm only placing this in the crease for now. We'll bring it up in just a second once we blend her out. But for now, I just want to get the pigment down. Right. Next, we're going to do the other eye. Do the same exact thing. I'm keeping most of my pigment out here, and then I'll drag her forward with what's left. Alright, that looks good to me. So next, using that same brush I had concealer on, we're going to go ahead and use one of these, well, use both these shimmers actually. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this shade right here towards the outer portion of my eye on my lid. Oh, Lord. Oh, I know heaven sent you, honey. This is like, I don't know that I've used something this pigmented since like, let me see. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. And you guys, that's like, that's no setting spray. I didn't wet my brush. I just had a little bit of concealer on there. I'm not being like super picky about this cut crease either. This is really beautiful. Like super pretty. So now on the inner corner, I'm gonna put this shade. Let's see how she stands up next to her sister. Oh. She stands up pretty good. Fucking badass. Like, wow. I'm impressed by this. Like, major. This is crazy. I can't even believe. Do you see that? Looks so pretty. Okay. All right, well, for the lower lash line, let's just go ahead. We'll take that pencil brush I was talking about and we'll connect the two browns. And then after that, some mascara on. That's all I'm going to do. I kind of like the natural look lately. Alright, so for mascara, this is the Dragon Lash Tubing Mascara. Alright. I got this in my BoxyCharm subscription. Oh, we're going to give it a go. Give it a whirl. So this is the packaging. I mean, it's cute. And then the wand. Oh, wow. The wand is everything. Okay. Well, let's try her out. Look at this eye. And look at this eye. That's insane. Let's do the bottom two. Floored. It's my new favorite, probably. So I really like that mascara, y'all. That's good. All right, let's do the face real quick. We are going to be bronzing with the Revolution Glow Splendor Ultra Matte Bronzer in medium. And this is what it looks like. I love this bronzer so much. So to do that, we are going to be using this brush right here, and this is the F29. Like I said, I would use this for foundation as well, but I mean, I like it for bronzer, so that's what I'm using it for. I'm just basically reinforcing all that contouring I did underneath all of this. Making sure to keep it nice and high, nice and blended, and then once we are finished with this, we can apply our blush and highlight and move on to lips. I really love this bronzer. I recently went to Target, and Makeup Revolution newly put in the Target down the street for me, and I was in there doing something, and I don't know what I went for, maybe vitamins or something, but I went and got this bronzer, and I got like concealer from them. I got something else. I don't really remember, but anyway, I got everything that I wasn't supposed to get. Like, I went in there for one thing and came out with 20. Like, they got me though. Like, I did not know Makeup Revolution was coming to Target. Like, how exciting. Target is like becoming kind of like the new like place to buy makeup as far as drugstore goes, because I mean, they have like Beauty Bakery, they have the Lip Bar, they have so many. There's so many brands that I did not expect to ever be in Target. Like, it's crazy. Exciting, but crazy. All right, so next let's try these blushes out. I have these Melanin blushes, and I've actually tried this one in Merlot Moment. This one is more of a pinky blush. I feel like it's a little more summer. So we're gonna go in with this one. And Wet n Wild has some cheap brushes, y'all, and they're so soft. Like, this one's dirty because I put blush on with it yesterday. But they look like this. It's a fanned out brush. And yeah, I just love them. They don't have numbers or anything. You could just go to the drugstore and the package will say what kind of brush it is. I also have the powder brush. I have that little shader we used. I've got like blending brushes. They have great brushes. So I'm gonna go in with this Melanin blush, and this is in the shade Blushing Berry 130. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit, and these are pigmented, so just be careful. That's probably all I need. Like, let's just close it up. And I'm going to keep it super high on my face still. So I'm going to go right on my cheekbones. And then I'm going to start blending it out. This is also formula that a formula, I'm sorry, that is okay to use over powder. Like, it's normally with cream products you don't want to use them over powder because it can cause for your powder products to separate and then your makeup starts looking all crazy. But this one, yeah, this one is good to go. So I feel like I could use a little dot more, and I'm like barely tapping my brush in there. I just love blush, so I can put a little bit on my nose, right in the center. And I like to go over my contour a little bit just so nothing is standing out too much. So I think that looks really good. I'm going to touch up my brow right here real quick, and then we'll move on to lips. Put a little hole right here. There we go. Now for lips, I'm gonna go in with, I've got these new lip kits from Colourpop as well. We've got the Colourpop Luxe Velvet Luxe Liquid Lipstick Duos, and I've got them in the shades Puff Mommy and Powder Room. And then I also have the Contessa Luxe Lip Duo, and I think I might be wearing this one because these are going to be neutrals on me. Maybe pinks / mauves on other skin tones, but they're going to be neutral on me. So I've kind of been liking the pinky lip lately, so I might be going with, yeah, see, these are, I bought these because I don't really have any good neutral lipsticks to wear. I always have like the color ones. Like, I'll show you guys my makeup drawer one day in one of these videos, but it's nothing but color, nothing. Like, so I'm gonna go, I actually love this. So I'm gonna go in with the Contessa Lip Duo, and these are in the shades Panache and Fatale, or Fatale. So we're gonna go in with lipstick first. I typically don't line my lips. I probably should because they're very uneven. Actually, let me see if I have a lip liner. I found a Colourpop lip pencil. This is in the shade Bumble, and we're gonna use this to line our lips. Let's get to lining. I'm gonna have to get a little up close for this, y'all. I'm sorry. I got a side mirror here that can help me see. God, I need to get my lip waxed. If you guys are wondering why my lips are so uneven, there's a story for that. And if you'd like to hear it, let me know. Okay. So that's the lip liner. That's the best I can do, I think, without like looking crazy. That's the lip liner there. So let's go in with the liquid lipstick, and then we'll go in with the gloss. Oh wow, look at that wand. So pretty. Oh, I did good with the lip liner match too. Okay, so right off the bat, I love the formula of the liquid lipstick, and I'm going to tell you why. It's not like, it does not dry patchy, number one. You just need another layer, build it up, which that leads me into the second thing, it's buildable. Oh, it looks so good on my lips. Can you guys see that? I love this. So next we're gonna go in with the, obviously, lip gloss. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. Make sure she's in place. I'm going with some gloss. These ones are the shit too. Colourpop. Keep it up. Yeah, make me your #1 fan. Keep it up. These smell interesting, but it's like a sweet smell. I just can't put my finger on what it is. So all right, you guys, so that is the finished lip. I actually really love this duo. This is like, I feel like this would look good on any skin tone. Like, this is a beautiful pink lip duo. I love it. And then I'm gonna take my sponge just to make sure everything is sunk in, looking good. And then I'll take my beauty blender one more time and go right under here. Yeah, so you guys, that is the finished look. I hope you liked what you saw in this video today, and if you did, make sure you come back and check out another one of my videos once they're up. I'm gonna be uploading videos every Wednesday. Once I get into more of a filming routine, I'm hoping to have 2 videos a week for you guys. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you love this video, and leave a comment down below with what you want to hear me answer in a Q&A and what type of videos you want to see. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.